There's this dance called the Navy Ball. There's this gent that wants to go, but doesn't want to chill on a wall. It's 2 months away, and he doesn't have a date. He's got some in mind, but he's still probably fake. He's so concerned he doesn't want to go alone, but in every scenario he sees himself spending that night at home. He narrows it down to 2, or probably 3. He has no idea how to approach him, and it's got him beat. He goes through all of the stress just for a girl. With everyone he crossed paths with, he treats him like a pearl. He's a true gentleman. He doesn't know the meaning of giving up. He's gonna keep on searching until he finds a diamond in the rough. He receives advice from his family, friends, and peers, but things are spinning wacky. Decides it's his time to steer this boat his own way. Never look back to his rear, cause that motivation he's got has always been driven by fear. There's this keysy practice he goes through, thinking he killed 2 birds at once when he's patient with the rope, but now they feel like there's a knife to his throat. It blew up in his face, and now he's farther away from the throne. On the inside of feelings of the unknown, he keeps hidden what sure doesn't want to let him know. With that plan, he had to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 1 bird just flew off with a flock of her own. The other bird stayed in through the stone right back at his dome. He's gone too far, he's stuck on the rope, he's an outcast and he's trying to find hope. See, the thing is, he lives in his mind and he feels like there's no other kind that can relate. And another thing, he learns from his mistakes. He figures out what he did wrong and he tells himself to stay strong. Those 2 girls don't mean nothing no more. That's 2 out of 3, and there's 1 more. Last but not least, he's so sorry that she was his last choice. He sits right next to a class and then he hears his voice telling him this is the time to ask her to the dance. He second guesses that voice and thinks he has no chance. But out of nowhere, without thinking about it, it comes out of his mouth, the words of a true poet. There was an awkward pause and she said, I'll get back to you and let you know. But he knew she wasn't interested from that statement alone. Now that pain from the stone is coming back tenfold. She left him hanging from a thread. For what though? I'm guessing he was hanging on for so long that he just let go. He feels so sad that he just lost a best friend. And from that pain alone, he doesn't want to go through that again. And see what happens next was so miraculous. With that being 3 to 3, he thinks in his mind that it can't be the ending of the story that just started. He feels like he's lost, he's been bombarded. He slips to places depressed, and then he stands up and pumps his chest. He gets dressed in his dress boots. He's convinced that night will make the local news. And that night was the best night of his life, despite not having a date to spend that memorable time with. If you asked him how it went, he'd say great. The first thing he did was signed in and found his name in fine print, and all the anxiousness left him. He gets greeted by his shoestring captain at the table and goes straight to relax. He was surrounded by people he knew. They went all out, they even had an honor court too. He surprised performance from the color guard. He was surprised seeing his uniform so hard. He's always known to save the wild card. He predicted what would happen from the start. See, despite not having a date, he wouldn't let that change his fate. He went out and had fun with friends. Now he's wishing that night could never end. I'm just wondering if y'all were able to catch on quick. Let me pull back this curtain so you won't get fooled by this trick. This gentleman that I've mentioned that has been hurting has been me this whole time, but told in the 3rd person.